The Doherty family is an internet creator family most well known on TikTok. If I were to describe them, I would kind of say they're basically the family vloggers of TikTok world, which maybe by my tone of voice, maybe by other videos you've seen on my channel, I'm sure you can probably guess my stance on family content creators. Because I feel like if you're relying on your kids for your income, that's just a little bit of exploitation, and also the lack of informed consent that these kids can give as to having pictures and videos, etc. of themselves being shown online and like on the internet forever. The main driver behind this family content creator situation appears to be Alicia Doherty, which is the mother. Also, I don't know why I want to keep calling them Doherty, but I know that's not the last name, and also Alicia. I swear I have never ever pronounced that name like that. It's always Alicia, but obviously I'm going to be showing her respect by calling her by her name and how it's meant to be pronounced. So if I do happen to slip up once or twice, I'm really sorry. Now, I don't actually follow this family, but they have come up on my FYP a couple times in TikToks kind of like this.
Come Black Friday shopping with us.
For our 12 kids, first stop, we went to Costco.
I am not against a sneaky Costco shop whatsoever. In fact, there aren't many Costcos in Australia, and I just recently kind of discovered Costco.
We had to get this 12-foot Christmas tree for them. Then we impulse bought this arcade game, a new mattress for James, and some bath bombs for Zoe.
Again, so far at this point, it's pretty normal. It's just two parents going to shop at Costco.
Next, we went to AT&T, where we got 12 iPhone 14s.
12 iPhone 14s? That family be rich. So I think understandably, many people were shocked by this. I can also tell because when I put Doherty Dozen in the search bar, one of the most popular terms to come up was, what does Doherty Dozen do for a living? I did click it and do a bit of research, and I found out that the husband, Josh, actually is a special ed teacher. Because obviously these people are surrounded by kids 24/7. So to go to work and want to surround yourself with more kids, I think is really a testament to their character. But also, teachers aren't notoriously well paid. So I'm really not sure who or what he would be teaching to get such a fat stack of money. So I'm gonna say I feel like these people are doing okay in terms of social media money. Flaunting their wealth on TikTok isn't a foreign concept to this family whatsoever. It's like, look what they got their child for his birthday.
The plug, I bought him Air Jordan 5 Retros.
I got him AirPod Pros and an Apple Watch.
At the start, I was pretty content with the haul. Obviously, it's quite generous, how nice that they're able to treat their child, until she said this.
I got him 6 Nike Tech outfits and some shirts, socks, and a hat.
In Australia, at least, Nike Dry Fit is freaking expensive. So to get him not just like 6 pairs of track pants, but to do like full sets. At this point, it's like these people have a lot of kids, so maybe I would just show up into this family one day and be like, mom, you forgot my birthday. And hope because she has so many freaking kids that she'd just go with it, and then we could go on a sneaky little shopping spree and I could get 6 Nike Dry Fit outfits. Now, I do know there's heaps of controversy in regard to this family, and for that reason, I'm quite shocked that there haven't been more people that have made videos on them. I'm not going to be touching on their scandals, but today I'm going to be talking about Alicia Doherty and her excessive food waste for views. One of the things they're most well known for is Alicia making her snack boards, which they call the Snackerty board, because Doherty, Snackerty, you get it? Haha. Funny. Like most other creators, they do a little bit of an introduction to their whole theme or the trend, like we saw with Water Talk and Van Life. So this is Alicia's video where she defends her snack boards.
Why I make my 10 kids a daily charcuterie board. Not only does it hold over their tummies until dinner
I
time,
remember coming home from school and being absolutely ravenous, so I will say if a snackety boardy was waiting for me when I came home, I'd probably be pretty happy.
but it teaches them math. They have to see how many of everything are on the tray and divide that up by how many people are going to eat it.
I don't know how many people are doing that, because I feel like that defeats the purpose of a platter. Because like, for example, Susan might love her grapes and she'll eat like half the grapes. Meanwhile, Sean over there absolutely loves his cheese and he eats like half the cheese of the platter. Because no, lady, I will not be portioning out the crackers, dividing them equally amongst everyone. If I want 4 crackers and I'm only meant to have 3, if there's crackers left on the board, I'm gonna have a 4th cracker.
It teaches them patterns. It teaches them symmetry.
Anyway, so if you aren't making yourself and your kids a snackety boardy, clearly you're doing it wrong because it's super beneficial. So obviously a snack platter to feed your 12 kids is pretty unproblematic. Like, after all, she does have 12 kids, so I feel like the size of the boards seem pretty reasonable. Obviously she is known quite well for her snack boards, so in a quest for virality, she has done some relatively excessive things, like for example, sorting out Fruit Loops to make a rainbow, which although I think we can all agree that's a massive waste of time, I don't have an issue with it because I would say that's not wasteful. Like, if the kids don't eat all the Fruit Loops, you can probably just chuck them back in the box. So obviously that's quite aesthetic and not really wasteful, so I don't have an issue with something like that. So for Thanksgiving, Alicia did a Thanksgiving snackety board. It looks nice, I guess, but also I think that's so freaking weird. Who is out here serving pumpkin pie and turkey on the same platter, as well as the mash? Because I'm just thinking, like, I did not think I would ever see someone put mashed potato on a snackety board. So at this point, this family really isn't doing anything too problematic. Well, please hold as it gets much worse. So this lady is making a taco bench, which, okay, it's kind of cute. Those tacos must be so soggy. The meat at the point where she's ready to serve it must also be so cold. This overall doesn't look like it's going to be a very pleasant culinary experience. Now at this point, we really don't have any evidence of this. And okay, she does have 12 kids, but I don't know exactly how much of this they're going to eat and how much of it goes in the bin. I feel like it would get to a point where the tacos are just so cold and so soggy that it's just like no one's going to want to eat it. And it just needs to go in the bin, which I would forgive them for that, to be honest. I don't expect them to eat it. I just think making it in the first place. So they also went along with the trend of making a nacho table. I'm such a hater of that trend because I feel like it just like, it does not look good. I would not like to sit down and have that. That ground beef, I can guarantee, is stone cold. Depending as well how long it sits out. Like, is it a food poisoning risk at some point? Most recently, in their Mexican food virality quest, Alicia made a pool of nachos.
Behind the scenes of making a nacho pool.
Look, creativity is a 10. I will let her have that. So as you can see, she purchased an itty bitty little paddle pool, which I was thinking, like, obviously it's just basically a giant bowl. I'm just really hoping that she washed it, but by the looks of the half pulled off sticker, I don't know how much hope I really have.
No, Miracle, don't you dare come in here. You can't come through here right now.
I'm not really sure who Miracle is. I'm assuming it's one of the kids. They tried to get into the pool, which I guess she's sending them mixed messages here. She's like, yes, pool's for swimming, but also this pool is for eating, okay? Because that makes sense.
Please.
This lady absolutely loves her ground beef. So I guess her kids are getting their source of protein, which is nice. They would have to eat this so fast in order to assume that it's still hot, which I honestly doubt is happening. And also, I'm no chef, but I feel like just dumping all these ingredients on top of each other in a pool is not really how you're meant to make nachos. I could probably not do much better of a job, honestly, but... So obviously this video did well for views and it does appear as though the kids enjoyed it, but realistically, how much of this went into the trash? And that's just kind of my point. Surely the family is not eating all this and this is just for TikTok views, which if you think about it, I don't think that's worth it. I really don't. So that's the Doherty Dozen and pretty much just their trend on how they waste food. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed yet, could you please, as it really does help my channel. So,